The UFC didn't build him. They didn't scout him early. They didn't design a pathway for him through the rankings. There was no master plan, no long-term investment, no safety net. He wasn't supposed to exist in this system, and he showed up late, unexpected, unfinished, and started knocking out champions. Alex Pereira isn't supposed to be here, and that's exactly what makes him terrifying. Alex Pereira didn't grow up dreaming of belts, lights, or sold-out arenas. He grew up surviving addiction, surviving poverty, surviving a life that offered very few exits. Alcohol nearly destroyed him before fighting ever had a chance to save him. Factory work replaced childhood dreams. Violence replaced direction. While other fighters were learning footwork as teenagers, Pereira was learning how to endure pain. There was no blueprint, no coach whispering destiny into his ear, just rage, and nowhere safe to put it, until he found kickboxing. And kickboxing didn't just give him purpose, it gave him belief. And belief in the wrong hands is dangerous. In kickboxing, Alex Pereira didn't rise slowly. He erased people. Cold, precise, efficient, no wasted movement. And then he faced Israel Adesanya.
And he...
2 knockouts, not controversial, not debated, definitive. For Adesanya, it became a rivalry. For Pereira, it was simply another step. Years later, when the UFC came calling, they didn't sign Pereira as a normal prospect. They signed him as a shortcut, a threat, a solution to a storyline they couldn't ignore. And somehow, the past followed them into the cage. Alex Pereira's MMA rise felt wrong, too fast, too risky, too careless. Few fights, minimal grappling, but Pereira didn't grind his way up. He skipped steps, he climbed bodies. Every fight looked like a gamble. Every matchup looked premature. Critics said he was being rushed. Analysts said he'd be exposed. But the UFC kept pushing, because every time Pereira landed clean, someone fell.
Different kind of power, man. But now he gets to use elbows as well, which he couldn't use in Glory.
And they didn't get back up. Then the impossible happened. Alex Pereira became UFC champion, and nothing about pressure, timing, and violence. One mistake, that's all it took. One bad angle, one delayed reaction, and the fight was over. In a sport obsessed with control, Alex Pereira thrived in disorder. What makes Pereira different isn't just power. Plenty of fighters hit hard. What makes him different is restraint. He doesn't chase chaos. He waits for it. He doesn't overwhelm opponents. He allows them to make a choice, and then he punishes it. Fighters don't fear records. They don't fear trash talk. They fear timing. And Pereira's timing feels inevitable. You can be winning. You can be ahead on the cards. You can be executing perfectly. And then everything shuts off. Inside the cage, Pereira doesn't rush. He watches. Opponents slow down. They hesitate. They second guess.
On to the finals to fight.
Oh, big shot from Pereira.
Just keep on with the hands like that. Oh, with his signature strike, Alex secured his first clean KO in Glory.
Because Alex Pereira doesn't need dominance. He only needs an opening. And openings don't last long. So what is Alex Pereira really? A once-in-a-generation striker who shattered the traditional path to greatness? A weapon introduced into a system that wasn't ready for him, because when something isn't planned, isn't controlled, isn't fully understood, it becomes unpredictable. And unpredictable fighters are the ones that change divisions.
And a left hook that could crumble mountains.
So ask yourself this, was Alex Pereira destiny, or was he an accident? Because sometimes the most terrifying forces aren't created intentionally. They appear, and once they do, there's no taking them back. Subscribe for more UFC stories. Like the video and comment who should be next, because accidents can be the most dangerous.